The topic of reparations is back in the headlines this week. From coast to coast, lawmakers are looking at the sensitive issue and hearing from members of the Black community. And one long-shot presidential candidate is betting it'll propel him to the White House. Robert F. Kennedy Jr. says he'll support giving Black farmers $5 billion in reparations if he's elected president. While speaking with John Boyd Jr., the founder of the National Black Farmers Association, on his podcast, Kennedy said, "When I'm in the White House, I'm going to get rid of those people in USDA and get that money." Kennedy said that money was stolen from Black farmers through discrimination. However, Kennedy may not be able to make good on that promise. First, his chances of winning in November are slim. Former President Trump and President Biden are running neck and neck, with Biden at 48% and Trump at 47%, according to a Quinnipiac poll released earlier this week, leaving very little space for RFK Jr. to make inroads. And number two, the courts already ruled a similar provision in Biden's American Rescue Plan Act of 2021 unconstitutional. The provision would have given socially disadvantaged farmers and ranchers who have been subjected to racial or ethnic prejudice $5 billion. A federal judge called the provision a race-based discriminatory program. However, some state and local officials are developing their own reparations task forces and drawing up bills. Earlier this year, the California Legislative Black Caucus introduced a package of reparations bills after receiving recommendations from California's reparations task force. And this week, the California Senate passed 3 of them. The bills would compensate families that lost properties in racially motivated eminent domain cases, create a fund for reparations, and order the reparations task force to determine eligibility for the programs. The bills now head to the Assembly for a vote. Meanwhile, other cities and states are just beginning to look into reparations for Black Americans. Boston and Philadelphia launched reparation task forces to also develop proposals for people whose ancestors were enslaved and endured racism in the United States. Illinois and New York have also passed legislation to study reparations. For Straight Arrow News, I'm Lauren Taylor. If you want more stories just like this one, download the Straight Arrow News app or visit our website, san.com.